Number 5, Beskha and Mira Forrester from Telltale's Game of Thrones. Hooray! It's a tie! Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, all right, I cheated. I just couldn't decide between these two. Okay, I can hear you from here. How is Mira even close to being as badass as Beskha? She doesn't do anything. Well, you're wrong, and here's why. First, a little backstory for those not in the know. This is your last warning for spoilers. After the events of the Red Wedding, the Starks, a powerful house ruling in the Kingdom of the North, are, as far as the rest of the world is concerned, all but annihilated with the exception of eldest daughter Sansa Stark. The game follows the fates of House Forrester, a minor house in service to the Starks who were also all but wiped out. Because you're just not a sympathetic family of protagonists without the death of a patriarch.
We love the fray.
The death of a son in front of his helpless mother's eyes.
Do something!
Ethan?
My son.
The Lannisters send their regards.
And the scattering of your family to the far corners of the world. Not in bloody Westeros, you're not. Enter Mira Forrester, eldest daughter of House Forrester and handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell, the soon-to-be Queen of Westeros. After House Tyrell allies with House Lannister, coincidentally the ruling House of Westeros, and the house that the Starks and by extension the Forresters just lost a very, very bloody war with. Mira is forced to accompany Marjorie to the capital city of King's Landing, and it's, well...
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hell yes, Obi-Wan's got my back on this. But in all seriousness, a nest of vipers just doesn't cut it for King's Landing. It's a deadly game of politics where wealth and status will only protect you so much, and where one misstep in this endless dance of deceit and lies could very well end in your death. Mira enters this world with no fortune, no power, and with her family in no fit state to help her. Mira has everything to lose and precious little to gain. Doesn't stop her from playing the game to damn near perfection though, such as outfoxing Forrester rival Lord Whitehill out of a deal with the Crown, potentially putting the Whitehills at the mercy of the Forresters from a financial standpoint, showing martial skill by stabbing fuckboy Damien in the neck after he tries to assassinate her, but her shining moment of badassery for me? In the episode Sons of Winter, Mira finds out that someone is plotting against her family, and her one chance of finding out is by getting the information out of one Lyman Lannister, second cousin to the standard Lannister crew of Cersei, Tyrion and Jaime. It's clear from the get-go he's a bit of an odd fish. Oh god, not that one! Oh, that feels better. Lyman's quite clearly awkward and nervous, but after some digging, Mira finds out that he had an accident a while back and has been addicted to milk of the poppy, read opium, ever since. Something that Lyman thinks his friend Lord Andros is keeping a secret, but in reality the guy's blabbed to anyone who'll listen.
I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater.
But beyond just getting the information she needs, Mira has the option to show up every player in King's Landing by getting what she wants, by being kind.
It can't have been easy.
Andros has been holding that over my head for years.
Then don't let him.
Andros was wrong about you, Lady Mira. You're kind.
Westeros is a world where honour is meaningless and the powerless are ground underfoot by the powerful, with no repercussions. With this simple choice to show sympathy for another human being rather than delighting that his misfortune happens to benefit her, Mira not only managed to play the game, but play it in a way that throws the biggest middle finger at all the players and the whole system the game is based on. Which makes it all the more delicious when this happens.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
And then she just pimps away like a boss.
Boss ass bitch, 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 bitch. I'm a
Mira Forrester is a cunning, capable woman who doesn't let the hardships she suffers destroy her kind heart, and she'll soon remind everyone that the North remembers, and soon enough, winter is coming to claim them all.